When people imagine success, they often picture outliers, the unusually gifted, the hyper-driven, charismatic, the lucky. That image quietly discourages participation because most people don't see themselves that way, and they shouldn't have to. The second path was never built for exceptions. It was built for patterns, and patterns tell a very different story. In fragile systems, results depend on extraordinary effort. In stable systems, results come from ordinary behavior repeated consistently. Consumer networks work not because a few people do everything right, but because many people do simple things reasonably well over time. They show up. They participate. They stay connected. That's it. There is no dramatic turning point. No overnight transformation. Progress is gradual, and that is precisely why it lasts. This model tends to serve people who value stability over speculation, consistency over intensity, community over competition, long-term outcomes over quick wins. It works especially well for people who don't want to sell, persuade, or perform. Teachers, healthcare workers, small business owners, parents, retirees, people who already carry responsibility and want a structure that supports it instead of adding more. Predictable results rarely feel dramatic in the beginning. What they feel like is relief, less pressure, more margin, a sense that progress is happening even when life gets busy. Over time, small advantages compound. Reduced financial stress, more optionality, increased confidence, a growing sense of control, not because life becomes perfect, but because it becomes steadier. Talent burns bright. Consistency builds foundations. In consumer networks, people who last are rarely the loudest or fastest. They are the ones who stay. They understand that systems reward patience. They trust the structure. They allow time to do its work. This is why outcomes become predictable. Not because everyone earns the same, but because effort placed inside a stable system tends to move in one direction. Forward. The second path does not promise a single destination. Success looks different for different people. For some, it is supplemental income and peace of mind. For others, it is flexibility and time. For a few, it becomes leadership and expanded responsibility. Because the goal was never to turn ordinary people into someone else. It was to give ordinary people access to a structure that works. And when the structure works, people don't need to be extraordinary. They just need to participate. Extraordinary results are rare. Predictable results are powerful. We will see you at the top. Dr. Steve and Barbara Hines.